soul friends, thanks for being here on my channel, Clarity with Carolee. I'm Carolee Burke, trauma-informed spiritual guide, here to help you heal from painful past experiences so you can align with your soulful self and finally easily attract the abundance, inner peace, joy that you were meant to experience in this life before the 3D human conditioning that you went through, before going through the traumas of your childhood, before going through those painful past experiences that taught you that you were not magic. I want you to know that you are magic and you can live the life of your dreams. And having a dream, having desires is not wrong. It's your soul. Your dreams are your soul's mission, your soul calling to you to fulfill its whatever it wanted to experience in this life. And we all have different missions. So without further ado, today's pick a card reading is a message from your higher self, from your spirit guides. Anything that you need to know right now. It's going to be pretty simple, pretty straightforward and basic today. This is my very first pick a card reading on this channel. And so I wanted to just kind of get started, get to know you, and have you get to know me and my reading style. And and we'll just get sort of general hope-filled messages from your spirit guides and from your higher self. Anything that you need to know right now, on the date that this video is being filmed. And if you're new to pick a card readings, how it works is start by selecting the pile that resonates with you. Today we're going to be using these stones to select the piles. So pick the pile that resonates with you the most, and then in the description box below, select the timestamp that corresponds with the pile, and then that'll be your reading. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And you're also welcome to pick more than one pile. If you're being drawn to more than one pile, then there might be information in multiple piles for you. So without further ado, let's get started. Pile number one is this desert stone. I love this stone. This was a gift from a client. Oh, it's just, I love the rawness, the edges. Oh, can be shaped like a heart too. Pile number two is the Himalayan salt. Also raw, also just, purity, clarity, cleansing. Love it. Pile number three is the raw amethyst. So pick the pile that resonates with you, and then in the description box below, click on the timestamp, and that'll be your reading. Hey pile one, this is your pick a card reading. We are going to tap into this oracle card at the end of your reading, so I'm going to put this over here for later. We'll get into that. And what I want to do first is pull shuffle the tarot and start with the tarot messages, and then we'll get into the oracle and asking your spirit guides and your higher self, what do you need to know right now at this point on your journey? Please, Spirit, what does pile one's higher self want them to know on their journey right now? What is it that pile one's higher self wants them to know at this point in their lives? What is it that they need to know? Please, Spirit, a few cards. Oof. Okay, Spirit, we need two more cards. I think we have room for two cards. What does pile one's higher self want them to know right now? What does pile one's higher self want them to know right now? What messages from their higher self can we get for pile number 1, please? Too many cards, Spirit. Too many cards. Too many cards. Oof. Oh my gosh. There we go. Do we have room for this? Yes, we do. Let's see. Let's see here. Just lay these cards out and then we'll get into it. And then we also got the Empress here. Can you see that? Empress, yes. Okay. They really wanted you to have this Empress card, so we will look at this. Look at this, pile 1. Oh, wow. So what I can see here is that your higher self is telling you that you can, what I'm hearing is you can have it all. You can have it all. And the things that I'm being told to say that the things that are inspiring you, that light you on fire, that is what your soul wants you to follow. Look at this beautiful, the sun is shining on her inspiration, on the ideas that are coming, and there's so much blossoming here that maybe you felt, I don't know why I'm being drawn to look at this card first, but it's kind of like the cacti, they grow in the desert, and there is so much nourishment inside of the cacti, and you might be wandering around the desert, not knowing what to do, looking for inspiration, looking for that spark, that idea that you've been waiting for. And Spirit is telling you that to look closer. Look closely at the things that you might not recognize as a source of nourishment, as a source of inspiration and energy. There is something in your environment that you can use, that's been put in your path to spark your imagination. So what is it around you? And there's also it's really hyper focusing on okay, what is it that is in your environment, that's been placed in your path? The Spirit has literally placed in your path to spark this inspiration. And it might be a challenge. See how thorny, how sharp the cacti are, cactus is. It's sharp, and it seems really harsh, and it seems like it's actually been put in your path to deter you, or to prevent you from succeeding, or to prevent you from finding something that will nourish you, that will help to help you grow into the person that you're meant to be. But this is telling me that you need to look closely at the challenges that you've experienced and look within them. What is it that you've gone through that has given you the strength, has given you the power to be courageous, to be inspired, to have the wisdom and the imagination and the fortitude to go after your goals, to know how to overcome the limitations in your life. And Spirit has put these in front of you for a reason. Your higher self is telling you, okay, look at those challenges, look at those thorns, instead of something negative that is holding you back, and that's I thought, I'm hearing a thorn in your side, look at that instead of a challenge, but as more as an opportunity, more as a source. Here we go, Ace. The Ace is a source of inspiration. It's almost as if it's working backwards. It's like, oh, I see now. It's like, look, start with where you want to be. Think of where it is that you want to be in the outcome of this situation of your life. What is it that you want to achieve in this life? Know that it exists out there, really see it and believe in it, and then work backwards. Problem solve backwards. So start from the idea of where it is that you want to go. What is it that you want to achieve? What inspires you? What makes you, what will draw community together in your life? Who's around you that can support you on your quest? Think about all these things and work backwards from there. So this is where you start, looking at the end goal, visualizing the end goal, and then develop a plan and have hope. The star is all about hope. And again, like, look at all of this light and inspiration that's coming out of your energetic field. You know, you're just sending out all of this positive energy, all of these positive vibes that's saying, hey, like, I am a creative being. I have all of these dreams. I have so much hope. And I just maybe don't know how to get there, or is this right for me? And I don't know the steps. Like, I'm hearing, I don't know the steps to take in order to achieve this dream. What are the steps that I need to take? And look at this. Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God. This girl, I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? Here, she's walking up the steps towards this towards the sun, towards the light. It's like, what are the steps that I need to take to fulfill my dreams? And Spirit is answering you through the challenges, through the hardships, through those thorns in your side. And you don't see it. You might not be seeing it clearly. You might not be understanding that these things have been put in your path in order to give you all of the I'm hearing nutrients, but the sustenance, all of the challenges and the hardships that you need in order to fulfill your dreams, to get the experience, to build up the strength, to develop a sense of power within yourself, a source of power and creativity. It's like, you know, an artist, the best art sometimes comes from the most gruesome, painful experiences, the self-doubt, the fears, those childhood wounds. You know, these people who have gone through the worst of the worst of the worst tend to be the biggest visionaries, the best artists. And Spirit is saying, through those hardships, through those challenges, through those thorns in your side, you are going to use it as a source of inspiration and creativity in order to achieve the things that you want to achieve in this life. And the Spirit is also telling you to have hope. And look at this, like the Empress here. She's just bursting with creativity and tapping into the divine, tapping into her source of energy, tapping into these pain points and using them to create. So all is not lost, and Spirit is really calling you to work backwards. So start with this vision. What is it that you want to achieve? Maybe it's you're trying to, and tapping into your community here, wrapping around here, tapping into source, tapping into community, because we're not here meant to do things all by ourselves. Maybe Spirit is also saying, you know, look around you at the people who are in your life. Create a community. Rely on other people to help you grow the business or the community. I think I hear some of you are trying to build like I'm hearing like a not-for-profit of some kind. A lot of you, I think, are trying to bring a sense of light to the world in some sort of way, through your business, through your art, through your efforts. Like you really want to, I'm hearing save the world almost. Like you're just, I feel like a lot of us right now are dumbfounded by all of the conflict going around the world, all of the information that's so unclear, so confusing. And you really want to bring justice to the world. You want to bring light to the world. You have hope for humanity, for community. And you're like, how do we get back to this sense of community here? And Spirit is saying, okay, like we can do it. You just need to start by working backwards. So what is it that is the pain in your, is the thorn in your side? What is it that is really hard? What is it that's really hard? There's a liquid gold inside of that. There's nourishment inside of that. What is missing? What do you need on your journey to inspire hope, to inspire love, to inspire a sense of community and oneness in the world? And start laying out, I'm seeing like writing, but start laying out the steps that you need to take in order to get here, working backwards. Where are you at right now? Or what is your vision? Have hope. Create the steps, write down this is like so literal right here. Write down the steps that you need to take in order to be inspired. Justice will be done. There is fairness, there is balance that's coming, and a part of your role is to create balance within the community, but first creating that balance within yourself, feeling as if you are not only deserving, not only that you are a leader, but also that you are you were born to bring everybody together, to instill hope in a world that is rife with conflict. We need to come back to a sense of community and oneness. And I think your soul, your higher self, came here to help collaborate with other souls in order to bring about a sense of oneness, togetherness, and together, we can do amazing things. We need each other. It's not just about the one person. It's not just about the one. The good of the one for the good of the many. The good of the many for the good of the one kind of thing. It's interchangeable. But when we all succeed, when we all succeed together, when we raise each other up, then we will all succeed. We will all be successful, whatever success means to you. But I'm here, your soul, your spirit is telling you that you have what it takes. You have the inspiration within you, but look to the challenges. Look to the hardships that you've experienced as a source of inspiration, as a source of information, as a source of strength. How did you overcome these hardships in your life, and how can you use your own experience to help other people come together to overcome them too? How can you lead the way? How can you use these hardships to ascend into the light? And, don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. But the Empress here is just about birthing these ideas. Like I'm seeing here, using those hardships as a source of inspiration and creativity, and a way to illuminate. I'm hearing illuminate the world, illuminate the world, illuminate the path forward for other people who have gone through who are going through what you've already gone through. And using your own experiences, your own triumph, even no matter how small it might seem to you, somebody else is going through what you've been through already, and you can illuminate the way forward and help them give birth to their greatness. I'm hearing their greatness. You are a source of inspiration for a lot of other people, for many other people. And the more you help other people achieve their dreams and overcome their hardships, the more we can all ascend. The more we can raise each other up, humanity up, by coming together with love and hope. Hope, hope, hope is a huge message in your reading. And balance. Let's get some more tarot cards here. Spirit. Pile number 1, message from their spirit guides, message from their higher self. What do they need to know right now? What information can we give to pile 1 from their higher self? Whatever they need to know right now. What do they need to know right now? What does pile 1 need to know right now? A message from their higher self, please, Spirit. One more card. Let's see. Let's try to get one more card for you. Pile 1. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so this one came out first. Let's do this. We have the 6 of Pentacles with compromise. The 9 of Cups with laziness. And the Knight of Cups with trust. Wow. Yeah. Traditionally, the 6 of Pentacles is like also balance. I wouldn't say that these are an exact mirror image, but this is community. This is togetherness. Look at them like holding their pinky fingers together, you know, making a promise to your higher self, to you know what, making a promise to yourself, to your community, that you are going to help empower them. You are there when they need you. Let other people know. Let these people know in your life that you are there for them, that you've been where they've been, and you can support them. It's kind of like the pinky finger, like the pinky swear. I swear to be there for you. I swear to protect you. I swear to help raise you up. And it's like here, us against the world. That's what I'm hearing. Us against the world. Maybe there's somebody in your life, or a group of people in your life, or a community, or a charity, a not-for-profit that you're creating. I'm hearing some of you might be starting or a part of a not-for-profit or work in the charitable industry, or your work is very heavily based on like really raising people up and supporting other people. And here it's like I'm making a promise to you and to everybody in our community that we are going to work together no matter what. we've got each other's backs. And if we have each other's backs, then we can all be successful. Sometimes you might have to compromise, if you're working with a group of other people, sometimes, for the good of the many, you need to compromise a little bit. Maybe Spirit is also telling you that it's not always about, just you. There's no I. Like, this might be like there's no I in team. You might have to compromise a little bit on what it is that you want for the good of the many, to let go a little bit and allow other people's visions to come together. Maybe you are a leader of a team, and Spirit is also calling you to listen to the people who are a thorn in your side, who you feel are a thorn in your side, but maybe their experiences, their ideas, maybe there's a source of inspiration through these other people that you have to compromise with. And when it comes to that and then when it comes to that compromise here, you are going to be extremely successful. And this endeavor, this creative project that you are trying to get off the ground, or community that you're trying to build, is going to take a huge leap forward once you compromise, once you listen to the community, the collective of the people that you're working with, that you're inspired by. They might feel like a thorn in your side. You might want to, and this is all about balance too, balancing other people's ideas and thoughts and energies. You are the leader though. People look to you for inspiration, for hope. People are looking to you for that. But just because they're looking to you for that hope and that inspiration doesn't mean that their voices aren't also valid, their experiences. And Spirit is telling me to tell you that listen to what their traumas, their experiences, because there's a lot of information and inspiration that can be had from the collective, from the community that you have, that might feel like a pain in the butt right now, but where there could be a lot of really great ideas when you start to compromise, when you start to bring in the collective and work with the community hand in hand. This card is interesting. The Nine of Cups is typically, just all about confidence and satisfaction and reaching a point in your career or in your life with your friends, or just feeling really confident, feeling at ease, feeling like you can finally take a moment to yourself after all this work that you've been doing, really feeling blessed with everything that you have. And I don't want you to take the word on this card, the Osho's deck, just like laziness is a negative thing. Sometimes you need to sit back and relax for inspiration. See this bird off in the distance, just like flying. And I'm seeing that this bird, seagull, I guess, is this sort of, if you sit back and relax and let go a little bit and enjoy the moment, enjoy the simple luxuries, the simple things that are around you, ideas and inspiration, the right things are going to come to you. That's what I'm seeing with this card. But that it's not always about pushing forward. Not that there's a ton of action needed in your reading here. This is a lot about trust. Okay, so that comes up, trust. The Knight of Cups. In this card specifically though, it's like leap and the universe will catch you. Let go a little bit and things are going to fall into place. Compromise, let go of control of your group, of your community, of your team, and see what kind of inspiration, what kind of information manifests from that, from letting go, from opening up, from sitting back. This is even like sitting back and letting other people's ideas help you achieve these dreams and coming together. Sit back a little bit, let go, compromise. You don't have to do the work all by yourself. And just trust. And also, you know what, this trust in other people. Trust that other people can help you, can support you. Trust that other people's ideas can be integrated into your project. I'm seeing somebody in my mind's eye just like holding on really tightly, like fists clenched, wanting to like drive through their own agenda, their own, and that's kind of what maybe the Justice card is here a little bit, like trying to drive through their own agenda, or feeling a little bit controlled by your ego, by this source of inspiration. Like you have this vision. Maybe this is also it. Like you have this vision too of what it is that you want, and you are also kind of holding on really tightly to this vision, and wanting it to go exactly as you see it, as you had planned. But what Spirit is trying to tell you, that these people in your life that you're trying to control, or you're saying like, no, I want it this way. Maybe other people, maybe other thorns in your side. I just keep hearing thorns in your side. Maybe they have some input, a source of nutrients that will help your ideas blossom, that'll make it even bigger and better than you can even imagine. Because, 10, I'm seeing like 10 heads are better than one. And you need to sit back, relax, take a load off, and let spirit in. Let other people support you. See, I'm even seeing like, here's like a community here. We have people compromising, working together. Community here. We have a community, like 3 cacti right here. And all these people, all of these people in this group, in your team, coming together as a source of inspiration. You don't have to do it all by yourself. There needs to be balance. Be fair, be a fair leader. If you're a manager of a team, fairness is really important to success. Okay, let's look at this oracle card now. What does this say? Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Oh, see, this is like you just have this beautiful idea. You have this idea in your head, and it's like, it's so clear almost to you, but maybe you don't know the steps, or you're having a hard time working your way towards this light, this is like on the other side of, see this? On the other side of this doorway is this. On the other side of this doorway is this. And how do you get there? How do you get here? And Spirit is telling you to compromise. You can't always have it your way, not your way or the highway. To trust that other people in your team, in your life, have some source of inspiration, have information that can help you get there. You don't have to do it all by yourself. You can sit back and relax. Take a load off. Take your time. You have time. You have an abundance of time. It's happening. It's almost as if Spirit is saying it's going to happen no matter what. The right people, the right community are in your lives right now. You can rely on other people. Maybe you feel as if you can't trust other people and you have a hard time compromising. But Spirit is saying, it's this part, I think this part in your life, this moment in your life, is sort of about letting go a little bit, compromising, working with other people to create this community or sense of community, or if you're I'm just seeing like some people, they trying to build a not-for-profit, having this vision and support of a community, but feeling like as if they're all alone, feeling as if they need to do it all alone, or nobody's ideas are as good as mine, kind of thing. But Spirit is saying, just sit back and relax a little bit. You don't need to have control. The feeling as if you need to have control and not necessarily compromise is because maybe in your past you were let down by other people and you feel like you just can't trust them. But Spirit is saying, look, right now they're bringing you the right people in your life because you have this intention here. This is also a card of intention. You have an intention to build something really beautiful in this life for, oh, look at this. Oh my God, everything's shifting around. For the good of the many. You have this intention to create heaven on earth for the people, for the world, for the people that you love especially. This is like a community of people that you really love and care about. And Spirit is saying, you can do it. You just need to work with other people. Your ideas are valid. Your dreams are valid. And Spirit is sending you the right people, the right information to help you get there. You have to listen and trust. Trust that other people can help you. And if you start to trust the people in your life, let go, sit back, compromise, work together, it'll help you. It'll also help you heal from those painful past experiences where people let you down. You know, I know it can be really difficult, but you can do it. And your dream is valid. Like you have what it takes, and your vision is true, and you're listening to the call of your soul. Spirit is just saying, you know what, you can't do it all by yourself. You need to compromise a little bit and sit back and let things unfold. Even in this Justice card, you see sort of like she's cracking open it, like one of those dolls, those Russian dolls. Like she's cracking open, letting go, balance and compromise, and sharing. I'm hearing sharing with the collective, sharing with your community, the joy, the success, what's the word, like not congratulations, but sharing in the spotlight, even sharing in this spotlight with other people. But whatever it is that you're working on, Spirit is like, go for it. But just, just work with everybody else. Work backwards too. Create a plan from where you want to start with, where you want to end off with. Work backwards from there. That's how you're going to create the best plan, the best action plan to take, working backwards, starting with the dream and then listing the steps that you need to take in order to get there. Compromise with other people, work with everybody. Sit back and enjoy the efforts. Sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor sometimes, and trust that everything is going to fall. If you can see the words on the bottom of these cards, trust that everything is going to fall into place. Trust Spirit to catch you. And sometimes Spirit shows up in different ways, and sometimes that's through people. I'm just keep drawing to these cacti here. This team of thorns in your side. But really, they're there to challenge you so that you can be the best version of yourself, so that you can create this world as best as you can without other people's input. It might only be half of this. 10 heads are better than one, I'm hearing. I'm going to put that here. And because I love dragons, I'm going to pull a card from this dragon deck. I'll list all of the decks that I use in the... Oh my goodness. Dragons are like coming out to play with you. Oops. Oh my gosh, I can't make this stuff up. Look at trust, love, and friendship. Trust the universe. Trust other people in your community. Sit back. Look at these cards. Sit back and relax and enjoy yourself. Enjoy the process and allow other people to really help you along the way. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Look at how this dragon is draped around her. Just, ease, completely at ease with each other, connected, in sync with each other. And when you let go a little bit, you'll find that things start to fall into place. Okay, what else does Spirit want you to know in these cards? Choice, understanding consequences, that you have choices. There's so many choices. Look at this dragon with all these heads. You know, fiery ideas and inspiration. Actually, oh my God, look, this is like the community of people just shooting out ideas and inspiration. And here's you. You are the leader, you're the manager of these things, and you can bring all of these concepts and really package them into one. You know, take all of these other people's different ideas and spearhead the way. Oh my God. What else is here? Enlightenment, moving forward. Oh, keep going with your plans. They're working out. And you know, you are this beautiful humanoid here. You know, you are this leader of this team. You have the vision. You just need other people to help you get there. The self gathering your power. Again, like you are this beautiful, fiery. These two are like the same. Oh, where is it? Oh my gosh, I'm messing up these. Okay. Look at this. You are the source of inspiration. Yourself is the source of inspiration for your team. But as a leader, it's important for you to bring the collective of ideas together from all the people. There's no, I keep hearing like there's no I in team. I know that's kind of a cliche, but imagine what you can do. I mean, look at what you've done all by yourself. You've done a ton. You've achieved a lot. You've overcome so much in your life. You are the visionary, but imagine what you can do with the collective at your back. And when you let go a little bit, imagine the resources, the energy that you'll reserve for yourself in order to move the team, the collective, push forward with your dreams. When you conserve your energy by what's the word? Collaborating, outsourcing. You know, a good leader knows how to divide up work that needs to be done. You are the mind manager of the team. Doesn't mean you have to do the work yourself. You can let go, let other people do the work so that you can conserve your energy to be the visionary that you are. Okay, and gosh, oh my gosh, that is a great reading, so powerful. You know, you have so much talent, so much inspiration, so many ideas just brewing up inside of you. Let go a little bit just to see what other ideas will come to the surface. Let other people in, let them help you. And what you're dreaming of is going to be, look at this, it's going to be even bigger, even better than what you're thinking right now, by bringing the collective, by bringing other people on board and trusting them to do their job, their part. It'll be even bigger than you can imagine, Spirit's saying. Okay, and with that, pile one, thank you. If you like this reading, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload, and comment below with how this resonated with you or not, but let me know. Again, this is my very first pick a card reading on this channel, and I'm just excited to be here as a source of guidance through these hard times in our collective and in your life. So thank you, and I'll see you at the next reading. Bye. Hey Pile 2, this is your pick a card reading. If you chose the Himalayan salt, you chose the Himalayan salt, which is just about like cleaning, you know, clarity, purifying yourself, your space. And we're going to get into your oracle card message at the end of your reading. sort of a confirmation for the reading. So I'll put this over here and we'll get into that at the end. And I'm going to start pulling tarot cards for you. This is a message, this is a reading from your higher self, from your spirit guides. What is it that you need to know? So let's ask Spirit. Pile 2. Please, Spirit, what is it that we need to know? What is it that pile 2 needs to know right now? A message from their higher self. Please, Spirit. Oof. There's lots of messages coming through. I think all of these, Spirit? Yeah. All right. Wow. Okay, so, oh my gosh. This came up in the very first spot for pile number 1, too. Maybe I'm tapping into the collective. Maybe a lot of us spiritualists have something big. We're doing something big together right now. A soul team. Should we do this? Yeah. Okay. Oof, a lot of mental energy going on here, pile 2. Can see, I think, why you chose the Himalayan salt, why you were drawn to it. Oh my goodness. Spirit is pulling the same amount of cards. I might need to, for the next time I read, raise the camera up. Yeah, there's no room there. So we'll put this. Oh my gosh, look at this world. Let's move these over, space them out a little bit. Okay. Oh, pile 1 got justice too, in a different spot, but let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay, this is a message from your higher self. Here's what I'm getting. Spirit, your higher self is saying, you know what? You have this huge goal. A huge goal. This vision for yourself, for your life. And you're feeling trapped. You're feeling as if there's circumstances in your life that are really preventing you from taking inspired action, from going after it, from communicating. This is also the voices here. This is the Suit of Swords. So this is the 8 of Swords, or voices in this deck, and the Knight of Swords, or voices in this deck. And 10 of Materials is 10 of Pentacles here. So it's like your soul, your higher self is saying, like, look, I see that you have this beautiful vision for your life, for your family, but you feel trapped right now. You can't see a way forward. You're like looking up to, it's like you're looking up to the heavens, looking to God, looking to Source, looking to Spirit, and saying, why me? Why not now? Why can't I break free from this? What do I do? Everything feels so black and white, and you can't really see the shadows, the grays, the things. This inspiration from Spirit is coming into your body. You know, you're kind of sending these messages out like, why can't I go forward? Why am I trapped? Why does this keep happening to me? Why do I keep being held back from my goals, from my dreams? What is going on? And Spirit is sending you messages back saying, you can do it, you can do it. You're not, you know, you're not as trapped as you think that you are, but you're just feeling like, I just don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know which direction to take, and feeling as if the universe has almost abandoned you, or giving you mixed messages. Like you're getting mixed messages and you're like, should I go this way? Should I go that way? I have all these goals. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe I can't, maybe I'm not allowed to do this. Or even this fear. I'm getting, for some of you, this might be just for a few of you, but this fear of being what's my glasses? The fear of being imprisoned in your community, for standing up for your community. I'm not surprised with what's happening in the world, but you are kind of afraid of imprisonment, or of, your bank account being seized, or afraid of authority. You're afraid of what they might do. Like with the Justice card here, there's a lot of fear over this system of imprisonment, the system of oppression. And you're trying to break free. Look at these, calling to source, calling to your higher self, wishing for a way out of this, wanting to see clearly, wanting to change, radically shift your life, and not just for you, but for everybody. You're really wanting and hoping for a better life for everybody that you know, your whole community, your family, friends, but feeling as though you're trapped, feeling as though there's these oppressive forces, these unfair, I'm hearing unfair, oppressive forces working against you, and you just want to break free. Maybe you've tried to communicate with somebody. For some of you, I'm just seeing a lot of governmental issues, feeling trapped by the systems in your community, the government systems or social service type services in your community, the systems, maybe even your workplace, your boss, feeling really oppressed by the environment. Like even here, this is like an environment, the community that you're in, feeling oppressed by that environment and not being able to communicate your ideas, and where you feel as almost as if nobody's listening to you. You're like, I have all of these, sorry, I keep shaking the table. You have all of these ideas, and you have this voice that's very powerful, that can bring people together, that needs to be celebrated. Look at the flags all in here in this card. Let me see if you can see it. The flags, the banners, kind of joining up these different lands, these different communities, businesses, maybe groups of people, maybe. You have all of these ideas. Look at these clouds. It's almost like the window of an airplane too. You might be somebody who travels for work and feeling really hindered in your ability to travel. That could be something as well. Feeling trapped in a place, maybe here, feeling trapped in a place that you want to leave, you want to go somewhere, but feeling like you're not able to do it, feeling oppressed by travel restrictions. That could be very specific for some of you, but really wanting to break free, wanting to spread your wings and go, but not being able to, and not knowing the way. I see that this is actually quite, for some of you, this really is literally traveling with the World card here. But I also see that Spirit is saying, you will be able to travel again. You will be able to go somewhere and see the world, and to have some sort of hope. As much as you can, that justice will be served, and that the travel restrictions will lift, and you will be able to spread your wings and share. To me, I'm hearing just share your ideas and share your voice with a larger audience with the 10 of materials here. I'm going to pull some more cards from this deck to get some more information from your spirit guides, from your higher self. Yeah, there's a lot of wanting to travel but not being able to here. wanting to do, or even maybe travel is too literal, but wanting to move, to do something and not being able to. Feeling trapped, feeling stuck by forces that are bigger than you, systems that are bigger than you. And I'm not going to say, source is or your spirit guides or the universe or a source of that. It's like the systems that are in place in your area, in your community, feeling oppressive, feeling like you're trapped, feeling like there's nowhere to go. Feeling as if you can't do anything, like your voice isn't being heard. Feeling as if, let's see. Wow, look at this. So 6 in this deck. Can you see here, I'll move that up. See that? 6 of Swords with the burden. The 6 of Swords can typically talk about travel or moving away from chaos and stress into another land. But in this card, it's as if you're carrying the weight of the world, carrying the elite, the other people, up this huge mountain and being this being oppressed by this system, this elite system that is taking advantage of you and wanting to move away from that. But the 6 of Swords typically can be about travel, particularly travel overseas, or and with this reading, it's like being inhibited in your freedom to move freely, being inhibited by other people or systems that have more power in this 3D world than you, and feeling as if you have no power and you have no choice but to carry other people forward at your own expense. No thingness. This is the 5 in the Major Arcana, which is the Hierophant. But I love this card. It's just, the Hierophant talks about traditions, traditional viewpoints, religious figures. Literally, it was like the Pope, right? But I think in this deck, I love it because it's just like creating something from nothing, tapping into source, which can be this kind of like I'm hearing a black hole sometimes, feeling as if maybe in this reading particularly, I'm thinking source as being a source of a kind of source abandoning you or being black, like trying to tap into source, trying to speak your voice, and nothing's coming out, nothing's being heard. You're not being heard for your ideas, for your passions. You wanting to move and be free, but being trapped by, and then this is also can be also systems, right? And with the Justice card as well, it can be systems of government, traditional viewpoints, and just feeling extremely claustrophobic, feeling as if nothing is happening, nothing is possible, feeling as if nobody cares, nobody can hear you, feeling as if I keep seeing system, as if the system, the environment, the system in your government, the system in your community is like really oppressive. And you wanting to break free, wanting to travel, wanting to communicate around the world, wanting to share your voice, wanting to share your vision, but not being able to, feeling as if you shouldn't. It's not just that you don't want to or that you can't. It's like feeling as if you shouldn't share your ideas. Look at this, sharing. Oh my God, look at sharing. I didn't even see that. And this is the Queen of Wands or Rods in this deck, of sharing, like sharing your light, sharing your abundance, your prosperity, your ideas, your virtues. I'm hearing like just having all of this beautiful light and inspiration and ideas and creativity inside of you. It's like bursting inside of you, that you want to share it, but feeling as if you can't. It's not, and maybe even shouldn't. Like you can't and you shouldn't, because, and not because you don't want to, but because there are systems and things going on in the world that are preventing you from being able to speak your truth, to share your knowledge and your wisdom. Feeling blank, almost feeling the sense of darkness. I'm also seeing you being, some of you feeling shut off from the world, shut off from your light, shut off from your vision. Like, look at how this is right in the middle. There's all this darkness around here, and like you have this vision, these ideas, this voice, this knowledge, these opinions that you want to share, but feeling trapped, feeling handcuffed, feeling burdened by other people's power, other people's oppression, other people's opinions, and not really wanting to rock the boat. Wondering, look at this guy's face. It's like wondering, when is this going to be over? Because I have so much light. I have so much that I want to do and share and see and speak, and I have so much light inside of me. When is it going to be safe? I'm hearing that. Like, when is it going to be safe to speak my truth, to break free from this oppression? How can I leave this situation too? Your spirit is like, you're feeling trapped. You're feeling like, how can I break free from all of this that's happening in my world, in my community? I want to go. Look at this guy even pointing to the world. Like, look, they're looking here. They're looking to the world. Like, where in the world else, where else can I go to break free from this? This guy's almost like, ha ha, you'll never get there. And he's like, I just don't want to. I don't want to carry these people. What is that saying about on your back? Like, I can't think of it. Let's get some advice from Spirit, though, before we actually, I'm going to use this other deck. I didn't use it for group 1, but I'm going to use it for you guys, because there's so much of like your mind, your self, like just feeling so trapped. So Spirit, Universe, can we get a message for pile 2? A message of advice from their higher self. Like, how can they move through this sense of feeling trapped, feeling isolated, feeling like unable to speak their truth? Like, can you give us some advice from their higher self at how to move forward through these really difficult times in the world, feeling kind of hopeless, feeling oppressed by the systems in their lives? How can they feel inspired? How can they tap into that? How can they feel safe? How can they break free from what's happening? What do they need to know? Spirit, please give us a message from pile 2's higher self and how to break free from the limitations that they're facing right now. Pull one more card. Let's get one more card of advice. One more card, Spirit, for pile number 2. Advice from their higher self in terms of breaking free from the limitations that they're currently facing within their community, within the systems around them, the environment. How can they break free? How can they travel? How can they spread their light into the world? Please, Spirit, one more card. Let's get one more card. I'm feeling, yes, this one. gosh, okay. I'm hearing, Spirit's so cheeky. Okay, I'm hearing do it anyways. With the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands is about speed, passion, things coming to fruition quickly, a lot of communication even, communicating, putting your ideas out there on social media, and that sort of the ideas, the messages that you have to share, really picking up speed, really being shared around, online. If you have a following on social media, just putting your ideas out there anyways, doing it anyways, even though you feel trapped, even though you feel stuck, even though you feel like nobody wants to listen to you, even though you feel like the government or higher powers that be are going to shut you down or want to shut you down, or even though social media is censoring you. This is also, I feel, a card, the Eight of Voices here, about censoring. You feel censored. You feel like no matter what you do and say, people are going to hold you back or holding you down and telling you that you're wrong, telling you that you're not good enough, or telling you that you shouldn't be speaking your truth. You shouldn't be saying that, but Spirit is saying no. Your higher self is saying no, just do it anyway. Speak your truth. There are people out there who need you, who need your message of hope and ideas and inspiration. There are people out there who need your gifts. They need your light. The world needs it. It needs it desperately. So Spirit is saying, do it anyways. And the right people are going to find you. Your soul tribe here, exactly. Six of Cups. It could be your inner child, tapping into your inner child, being playful, feeling lighthearted despite being in the dark. No matter how dark it is, there's always light, and your soul, your inner child, has so much love and inspiration and freedom inside of themselves. You look at a child and look at how they have no problem saying things. Like my daughter, I have a almost 4-year-old daughter, and they just say whatever comes to their mind. They don't have that filter, that censoring, and they're just so full of joy and realness. They're so raw in their emotions, real in their emotions. They say what they feel. As long as they haven't been conditioned to be otherwise. But a child is uninhibited. They just go with the flow. They go with their intuition, their gut, their emotions. They're not afraid to express themselves. And Spirit is telling you, don't be afraid to express yourself. Tap into your inner child. And also call in your soul tribe through your voice. Here we have the Knight of Voices here. By speaking your truth, by spreading your wings and sharing your ideas around the world. It still looks like a window into an airplane, like when you're looking out of an airplane. And then these different communities, different, places around the world, sharing your ideas, your wisdom around the world, mostly probably social media on your platform. I don't know if you have a YouTube channel or a big following, but sharing your ideas and not censoring yourself. Who cares what these people think, these elite people who are trying to keep you down? They benefit from you keeping yourself down by you're carrying this load on your back. You carry them on your back to success. They are only successful because of you here. So if you drop them, what are they going to do? If you start to focus on your own vision, on your own power, on your own truth, and spread that truth around the world, you are going to attract your soul tribe, your community, people who need your message. Call in your soul tribe through your ideas, through your wisdom, through your knowledge. Share it through your voice, through your ideas, your creativity. Write stories, record videos on YouTube. Do TikTok, Reels, whatever. Share, and things are going to happen. You're going to bring in the right people who need you, who are going to follow you. And through that, you are going to inspire people to step out of nothingness, to step out of the darkness and into the light through your passion, Your spirit, and this is your calling. This is your soul, your higher self calling you to be an inspiration, to be a leader. This is your soul mission. This is your soul mission. These are really tough times that we're going through. And I wouldn't be surprised if you are my spiritual group, if you are star seeds coming here to bring light into the darkness, to raise humanity, to help humanity ascend right now through these really tough times. We need as many light workers as we can get right now. We need your light. This is your soul calling. This is your soul. Oh, sorry about the camera. This is your soul's mission. You are here to bring the light in the darkness. You are here. You are here to bring light to the darkness. I wouldn't be surprised if you have a really close connection with some of the ascended masters. And if you don't, I would start to meditate and try to connect with some of the ascended masters and see how they can help you on your journey, even through the Six of Cups here. Oh. Call in your spirit guides. Your spirit guides are kind of like waiting. It's also a card I feel as if your spirit guides are waiting for you to call on them to say, like, please help me through this. How can I help our world ascend? How can we get out of this really tough time in history with light and love? How can I help guide people? And just really tapping into your subconscious, into your spiritual work, and leading by example. I'm hearing leading by example. Okay. Let's get your oracle card here. Pleiades. I told you guys are star seeds. You have a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So what did I say? Channeling, connecting with your spirit guides, literally channeling messages from spirit in order to, and channeling, this is like communication here. See? Look at all these cards. I have to pull out all these cards again. Sharing, channeling, being that visionary, spreading your wings, sharing your voice to the world. Uplifting humanity in this dark time. People all around the world are feeling the oppression of the elite, of the powers that be. They feel like they don't have a voice, and Spirit wants you to know that you are their voice. You are their voice. You will give them the strength to share their voice. This is also about justice. You are here to also bring justice to the world, to lead people into the light, help humanity ascend into the light, to connect with their spiritual selves, to believe in love and light and creativity and oneness. And again, the Ten of Materials here, that is a part of you, the Ten of Pentacles. It's like you are here to help humanity ascend to the best versions of themselves, of all of us. It's not our job to carry the burdens of the systems that have failed us. It is not our job to carry the burdens of the systems that have failed us. It's time to break it down to this no-thingness card here. This is the Hierophant, breaking down traditional systems of oppression, breaking down traditional systems of government and banking and capitalism that have failed us. Like, this is crazy. I feel you guys. You are here to bring justice to the world, light, power, inspiration, creativity. You have so much wisdom in your little fingertips. You have so much wisdom. And universe, your spirit wants you to know that it's time for you to share and lead. This is your mission. This is your these are your spiritual gifts. Don't doubt yourself. Share anyways. Even if you don't feel ready, share anyways. Even if you don't feel like anyone's going to listen to you right now, share anyways. And the right people are going to find you. The Six of Cups here. Okay, I love my dragon deck, so I'm going to share. We're going to get some messages from the dragon spirits here, channeling the dragon energy. Dragons, please. Let's give some advice, some last messages of hope for pile number 2. Dragons are like out. They're fierce today. They're just wanting to share their voices. Oh my gosh. These are almost the same cards, again, as pile 1. You guys have similar missions. A little bit different, but similar. Pile 1 might be of interest to you as well. Trust, love, and friendship. What did I say? Like connecting with your soul tribe, with the people who are meant to hear your message by sharing, and trust that your message is going to be heard by the right people. Spread your messages of love. Be a friend to the little people. Be a friend to the little people. Offer your support and guidance and spread the love. Not the little people, you know what I mean though. Not the little people, but the people who are being oppressed. The people who need you. They need your love. They need your support. They need your wisdom, your wise words. They need your inspiration in order to feel like things are going to change, to feel like life is worth living. We have choice, understanding consequences. You have a gift. You have a gift of understanding the impacts of actions on the world, on other people. You really have this gift of like seeing, maybe you're even you're in my spiritual pile. You might even be very clairvoyant and really being able to see the cause and effect. Or maybe clairsentient, like feeling the cause and effect of what has happened and what is happening and what will be, and tapping into what we need to do with the choices that we need to make or that you need to help people make in order to shift the inevitable. What can you do what choices can you make in order to shift consciousness, to shift the world as we know it, to make big changes? It all comes down to choices that we make. And you can help people make those choices. I don't know if you're a coach or you're a spiritual guide or a tarot reader, but a part of your soul mission here is to help people make better choices for a better outcome in the entire world. And there's a ripple effect. One choice, there's the butterfly effect, how your choice, what you say, what you do, is going to impact the rest of the world. What choices our leaders are making right now, that's going to have a huge impact on what's going to happen in the world coming in the next 10 years, 20 years, 100 years, there's a ripple effect, and you can help guide people to make the right choices for themselves, to make changes in their communities, in their lives, in their governments. We are not powerless. We do have a lot of power, and you are here to help people channel and tap into their own power and create harmony. Oh, the candle just went out. Oh my goodness. And create harmony and peace in your community, in the world. That's a part of your mission. Oh, look at this mess of cards. Okay, last card here from the dragons. Invention. Wow, burning with passion. What did I tell you? Look at this. Sharing your light. This is like the same card. Sharing your light. You are here to, maybe you are an inventor. Maybe you have an idea of something that will help bring peace, creativity, and abundance to your community, to humanity. Maybe you have this beautiful dream inside of you, but you feel oppressed. You feel like it'll never work. You feel like it's not the right time, but it is the right time. You have this passion, this fiery energy inside of you, and spirit, your higher self, is saying, Tap into it. Do it anyways. Share it. Look at this dragon that's speaking, sharing its truth, sharing its fire with the world, its passion with the world. And the right people are going to hear your message. The right people are going to believe in you. The right people are going to follow you because you are a leader of the new world order. I'm hearing you are a leader in your field, in what you do, whatever that is. Oh my goodness. That is like fiery energy, passion. Oh my goodness. Pile number 2, passion, passion, passion. And look at the candle burned out. Don't let the systems of oppression, whatever that is for you in your life, even that's not your painful past experiences in your own life, don't let that hold you down. Don't let that keep you from expressing your truth and doing what you were meant to do in this life, channeling and uplifting humanity. You are meant for really big things. I hope you know that, pile 2. And with that, if you enjoyed this reading, that's what I have for you, pile 2. If you enjoyed this reading, be sure to hit the like button, comment with how this resonated with you, and subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a reading. And with that, thank you so much for being here, pile 2, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Bye. Hey, pile 3, thanks for being here. This is your reading, your message from your higher self. You picked the beautiful amethyst stone and the raw amethyst stone. And yeah, so I'm going to go into your oracle card reading, your general kind of overall message from your higher self at the very end of this reading. Sorry about the candle. The candle just burned out, and I'm not going to get out another one right now, so I apologize for that. But let's, yeah, so I'm gonna start with some tarot cards, and just to get our general sense of what's happening. What is a message that your spirit guides, your higher self wants you to have? What is it that your spirit guides or your higher self want you to know? Please, Spirit. Pile number 3. What is a message that their higher self has for them right now? What is a message that pile 3's spirit guides have for them right now? Oof. Okay, I'll get the cards out and then we'll line them up. Pile 3, please, Spirit. Pile 3's higher self. Please give me 1 or 2 more cards. Messages from their higher self right now. What is it that their higher self wants them to know right now? What is it? Here we go. Those ones are really popping out. So, over here. Let's do that. Oh my goodness. One moment, let me tap into your energy, pile number 3. Let's tap into the energy of pile number 3. See, Spirit. Gosh, I'm so sorry, pile number 3. I feel as if you just feel like you don't know what's going on. I feel like you're just like, I don't know what is going on and why I can't pinpoint that idea, that one thing that is going to propel me forward in this life. What am I supposed to do with all of these ideas? The page of inspiration is just like, look at all of these ideas. So much energy, so much passion, so much creativity inside of me. It's bursting inside of me, bursting inside of me. and you're like this black cat here, the halo around it. You're so divinely guided. You have so much light inside of you, so many ideas. Like I said, creativity, passion, and it's all there, right? There's so much, but you're having a really hard time. I'm hearing following through with maybe one idea. Maybe you've had a coach or you're following people on social media that are telling you just pick that one thing and follow through on those ideas, and you're like, I just don't know how to pick. I feel confused, I feel stuck, I feel lost, I feel like there's that maybe there's that one idea, that one kiss, the chef's kiss thing. Look at here, like this. It's like there's that chef's kiss, that one thing that's like, that's gonna really spark the action that you want to take to put these ideas into motion. That's what I'm hearing. Into motion. And Spirit wants you to know, your higher self wants you to know that sometimes I feel like I've been working backwards a lot in these readings today, but Spirit almost wants you to know that, you know what, it's okay that you feel overwhelmed with all of the abundance of ideas and creativity and passion inside of you, and you don't necessarily know where to channel it. And Spirit is saying, your higher self is saying, channel it into yourself right now. There's not a lot of action that you can take that is going to propel you forward besides taking some time for yourself, channeling this passion and creativity and this energy into yourself, into your well-being, resting and relaxing and nourishing yourself right now, because that's all you can really do at this point. Maybe things are going on in your life where you feel like nothing's really going forward. There's no one thing that I want to act on, and I don't really know what to do. And Spirit is telling me, your higher self is saying, like, just relax. Just relax and let it come to you. There is going to be, and with the wheel here, there is going to be a shift in your energetic field. There's going to be a shift in your energetic field that's going to bring about the change that you're seeking, the inspiration to take action. But it's not happening yet. And so this energy that's happening inside of your body, inside of your mind, that you don't know how to channel, that you don't know how to direct right now. Hold on 1 second. Oh my God. This energy, inspiration, these ideas that are bubbling up inside of you that you're like, I don't even know how to control them. I have so much going on inside me, but I don't know how to channel it, how to direct it, how to move with it. Spirit saying, don't worry about it. You might feel lost. You might feel stuck. You might feel like, oh, why can't I just get going? Why can't I just make things happen? And I'm not seeing that, traditionally the Four of Emotions or the Four of Cups is like Spirit's offering you all of these things and you're just not happy with anything. And you're not seeing the value in what's happening around you in the gifts that Spirit is giving you, and you're always looking for the next thing. But that's not necessarily what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing you as this person, just feeling like, how do I put it? Just feeling like, man, I just want to move forward. That's what I'm hearing right now. You're like, I just want to move forward with these ideas, but Spirit is kind of telling you to wait. And just saying there's going to be a catalyst of change. Something is going to be happening in your environment, in your world, that's really going to start to help you direct your energy and your ideas. There's going to be something that you can, that you will be taking action on, that will inspire you to take action, to move forward. But while you're waiting for that, one cup, that one piece of information, that one piece of inspiration to come into your life, while you're waiting, just sit back and take care of yourself, nourish yourself, spend time honoring you and everything that's glorious about you, your body, your energy, your heart, your joys. What brings you joy? Do more of that. Spend time creating, spend time relaxing, spend time maybe connecting with friends and family, whatever nourishes you. What nourishes you, do more of that. And as you focus on that, you will be more inspired to channel your energy into something, into that one project. There's some sort of project, there's some sort of mission, there's some sort of thing that you are meant to take action on, that you are meant to do, but it's not happening yet. And it is going to start happening with the wheel here, the Wheel of Fortune. Like, you are going to be doing something. But here, even this amethyst is just the stone that you chose. I'm not surprised that you chose this. You know, this is about cleansing your aura, tapping into your higher self. Your higher self is literally telling you to relax and nourish yourself in order to tap into your higher self, and not to worry so much about missed opportunities, because you can never miss the opportunity that Spirit has for you. And you know, even if you miss one because you're too busy focusing on other things, and you're not aware of the opportunity that Spirit is handing you, Spirit never tires of giving you chances and giving you opportunities to fulfill your mission in this life, to fulfill your dreams. Spirit never tires of that. So you're never going to miss what's actually meant for you. So in order to just right now, Spirit's like, your higher self is saying an opportunity is going to come around again, even if you feel like you missed it, even if maybe you didn't even know that you missed it. Spirit is going to give you another opportunity, another chance. But in order for you to not miss this opportunity, to kind of jump on this source of inspiration, this catalyst of change that's going to be coming about in your life, take more time to nourish yourself. Take more time to heal your old wounds, your shadow self. Integrate your shadow self, your painful past experiences into the creative energy. Ideas come to you when you're relaxing. What is that? Like, Newton discovered gravity when he was sitting under an apple tree, or one of those stories. Inspiration will come to you, and a way to move forward, to really channel all of this creative energy, is going to come to you when you're relaxing. And your higher self wants you to know, again, like, just don't fret the small stuff. Yeah, maybe you missed something a while back. Maybe you missed an opportunity, but don't be so hard on yourself. Something else, something better is destined for you. And what was meant for you will never pass you by. So just take more time on yourself. It's just, there's not a lot of, I'm seeing like there's not a ton of action that you can take in this moment. There is going to be a catalyst or something offered to you that you're going to, that you're really going to jump on. You're going to recognize as the right opportunity, as the right source of information to channel this energy into, this creative inspiration. But you have all of these ideas going on, and you just need a way to, I'm hearing like condense them, but like really solidify those ideas into a project, into a passion, into a movement even. Okay, so let's tap into this deck, other tarot deck, just to kind of confirm what's going on here. Let's get some more information from your higher self, some advice, anything we need to know, Spirit. Pile number 3, what does their higher self want them to know, especially about this inspiration, this channeling all of their creativity into what? Into something. What do they need to know? Is there anything that they need to do or not do? Spirit, please give us some information for pile 3 from their higher self in terms of what's happening in their mind, in their lives, and how they can move forward or what they need to do in the meantime until something happens. Spirit, what is it that pile 3 needs to know? Woo! Oof, this one can't. Oh my gosh, yes, 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 yes. Oh my God, I can't, every single pile has gotten the 10 of Pentacles today. And the other one got it in the other deck, but you got it in this deck. Past lives. Should we put this over here? Yes, let's put this here. Move that up. Let's move this up, up. Creativity. Can you see the words? I don't know. I apologize if you can't. I need to, this is my first pick a card reading on this channel, and everything's like just not happening the way I want it to. The camera and whatever. I apologize, but you know what? We gotta start somewhere, right? Gotta start somewhere. Let's get one more card. Spirit, one more card. Da, da, da. Team. One more card for pile 3's higher self. What does pile 3 need to know right now? In terms of maybe even all these ideas they're having, these creative bursts, like how do they channel these messages, these inspirations that they're getting? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh my goodness, I got 2 cards, so. Okay, I'm gonna put this down here and we'll get to it, just there's no space right here, so we'll get to that in a second. The Fool. Oh my goodness. Let's layer these over like that. Can you see better? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we have the World. We are the World, 10 of Pentacles. We have 18 with the Moon here, or past lives. Oh my gosh, see this? You have the Empress. In this deck, it's 3, it's creativity. The Empress here, look at all this creative energy. Look at this. You know what, I think, was it deck 1 that had the Empress as well in their reading? Wow, there's just so much expansion happening in the world around everyone who's coming into these readings today. Wow, we even have a 4 being divinely guided. Your spirit team are there with you, supporting you and telling you, honestly, they're telling you not to worry so much about how you're going to channel this energy, this creativity, this flow. Like, you might be a little bit worried about it, worried that you missed some sort of opportunity, but your spirit guides are saying no. You can't miss something that is meant for you. And Spirit never tires of giving you opportunities to fulfill your purpose, your mission, to attract abundance. They never tire of that. You're never going to miss the right opportunity. Or you even have the potential to create the opportunity that you're looking for. But in order to do that, before you can do that, you need to work on healing. I'm seeing, like, even your past lives. Maybe you don't have a lot of trauma from this particular life in your childhood, but there's hidden information that you experienced in your past life, or you've been through this thing in your past life, or you've been working towards expressing this creative truth, being this person in this life. You've kind of built up all this experience from past lives, and you have all of this gift of intuition, of tapping into the collective energy, which is, I think, what Spirit is also saying is that you have this ability to tap into the collective consciousness here, the creative potential of humanity. You have so much connection to the cosmos that maybe you need to start channeling that. Maybe you need to start asking and talking to your spirit guides, but not just your spirit guides. I'm seeing that you have this power to connect with the ascended masters, to connect with your ancestors in this life and other lives. There's this chameleon here too. Like, you just have so much wisdom and so much experience that allows you to shape shift and transform your life into whatever it is that you want. So I think that there's also this notion of needing to choose, and you being frustrated at not being able to choose exactly how to direct this passion, this flow, this energy you feel. And you're like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I'm feeling confused even by the options that I have. Look at this. We are the world. This is the Ten of Pentacles. And past lives with all of the collective unconscious. Like, look at all these souls. You have so much ability to tap into other people's energy, to tap into the consciousness of the world, to see clearly the impact of past, present, and future. What happened in the past that has created our present right now, and how can we use that information in order to move humanity forward, in order to create and be different and be better. You can literally transform into whatever it is that you want. You have that power. You have that creative potential. Wow, so much creative potential here. Look at this. And that creativity, your creativity, Spirit's also saying, don't worry about it. The creativity that you have inside of you has the potential to bring in so much abundance into your life. And you can transform into anything. You can be anything that you want to be. Everything is happening for you, not to you. Everything is happening for you, not to you. And the sooner you start to recognize that, all of the experiences that you've had in this life, in your past, in previous lives, everything that's happened is designed for a purpose, to help bring you closer to this goal, to this dream, to this creative potential. And then we have here the Eight of Pentacles, ordinariness in this deck, but typically the Eight of Pentacles is about mastering your craft, blossoming. Look at this. Through all that hard work, the farmer, all the hard work that you put into this life, no matter what it is that you're doing, has the potential to blossom into these beautiful fruit trees. Everything that you're doing, you might even feel like you're really scattered. You might feel like you're doing, you're feeling called to go over here and do this kind of work and go over there and do that kind of work. And you might be somebody that has a really hard time sticking to one thing. And you're maybe, what's the term? A multi-passionate entrepreneur you might identify with. And Spirit is saying, don't feel guilty about having all of these passions, all of these different avenues to make money, to bring abundance into your life, to just go with it, to trust that all of your passion, all of your I'm hearing like you guys are artists if you're not like real visual artists, if you're not a painter or dancer or I'm seeing a lot of painting, a lot of like visual artistry, a fashion designer. If that's not you, you have a lot of interests, I'm hearing. Even you have a lot of hobbies. You love working with a community of people. You love sharing your ideas and being inspired by nature. Even here, like you just love being inspired by nature, or maybe Spirit's telling you to go into nature to be inspired, to find what really resonates with you, what drives you, what fulfills you. Here with the Four of Voices, the Four of Swords. What fulfills you? What nourishes your soul? What makes you feel alive? Oh my God, there's so much energy and aliveness and creativity in your reading. Like, it's unreal. And all of these different avenues, these passions that you have the potential to make you the money and bring in the abundance that you are seeking. There's so much here. And I'm hearing your higher self saying to just trust it, to just go with it. And even with the Four of Voices here, just go with the flow. Go with the flow, let go, and see what happens. Don't worry so much about missing out on opportunities and what you should be doing and what everybody else is doing. Don't worry about that, Spirit's saying. Just do what brings you joy. Do what makes you feel inspired. And if that's 10 different things, then do it and find a way to integrate all of those things. You've been training for this for lifetimes. There's so much wisdom. Like, I'm also hearing with the Moon card here with past lives, also your ancestors, like tapping into your ancestors and asking them for guidance. Maybe you have, I'm hearing some of you might have like might be, I don't know if you're mediums, if you have that gift of mediumship, or to go and connect with a medium to help you connect with an ancestor, a relative that has passed on. I'm seeing for some of you a grandmother or a grandfather who was also, like, I'm seeing Frida Kahlo, how do you say her name? Kahlo? Oh my God, please forgive me. But I'm seeing her in my mind. Like, a lot of you are artists or painters, artists of some kind, and you have this incredible gift that has been passed on to you from your ancestors, from the spirit world. It's a gift, and it's meant to be shared. It's meant to inspire the world, to bring hope and unity with the We Are the World here, the 10 of Pentacles, to bring unity to the world through your art, through your creativity, through the way that you see the world. Artists are amazing. The ability to see things that a lot of us can't see, to share that. We need your artwork. We need your vision to bring hope and joy and unity and inspiration to the world. Without you, the world would be so dark and gray. But you bring, look at all this color in this reading. And then here, the last card that came out is the Fool. And this is just like Spirit saying, just let go and just go with it. Don't worry so much about where the path is leading you. See this path? Like, you're just going to just follow the breadcrumbs, I'm hearing. Follow the breadcrumbs, and it's going to take you where you're supposed to go. Leap, and the universe will catch you. Let go, and be, the Fool is all about like new beginnings, being a little bit naive even, just like, throwing caution to the wind and saying, I'm just going to go for it. And that's what Spirit's telling you. And you might feel like you're scattered, but what the scatteredness actually is just this untapped creative potential. And if you just do it, just create whatever's inside of you that's being called to come to fruition, whatever you're being called to create, if even if that's 10, 20 different things, it's going to lead you somewhere. It's all there for a reason, and it's all going to come together into something really big. You can't see it yet, though. It's on the other side of this journey, on this hill. But all of the creativity that you're feeling, all of this passion, Spirit's just saying, just do it. Ordinariness is typically the 8 of Pentacles, but it's like, plant those seeds. You've already really planted the seeds, but kind of water them, nourish them. Just see where the journey takes you, and try not to control it so much. Try not to, I'm hearing like pigeonhole yourself. Try not to put yourself into a box, because you don't fit into a box. You weren't born to live in some little box. You were born to express yourself, to be creative, to, I'm seeing like somebody really harnessing like through this card and oh God, and this card, all the cards really, but I'm seeing somebody like just taking, like here, like taking from the spirit world taking from the spirit world this inspiration, going with the flow, and just planting it into the earth, into this 3D world, in order to inspire other people. Hold on, I have to fix this camera. Oh my God. Yeah. In order to inspire other people, in order to inspire great art that moves people to action. That's it. Oh my gosh. Creating great art to inspire people into action, to inspire people to live their authentic truths. Be authentic to yourself and you will inspire other people to do the same. I'm hearing. You are a creator, you are a master creator, and you are here to birth this beautiful, this art into the world, to share inspiration and joy and love. You are the quintessential goddess of creativity. You are the empress. Just let go and be that. Trust it. Enjoy it. Just enjoy it, they're saying. Oh my God, just beautiful. This is a beautiful reading. I am just blown away. Oh, thank you so much for being here. I don't know how much more. Your oracle card. Let's get into that. Oh my God, look at this. I didn't look at it before. Look at this, leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. The same exact card. Just go. Look at this moon energy, creativity, intuition. Just shining a light onto the darkness. Shine your light. Look at this. Shine your light in the darkness. The world needs you right now. They need you to leap into your true self, to be that creative source of inspiration. That's what art does. It moves people to be their authentic selves, to feel passion and joy, and move people to tears. I'm even seeing not just art, but if you're an actor or doing monologues, or on a stage actor, I'm seeing in my mind's eye. Just go for it. You are a star. Just leap. Go after it. Follow your dreams. It's never too late. Even if you feel like you're too old now, it's never too late to live this life that you've always dreamed of, that you've been called to live and been maybe too afraid to, or worrying. Maybe you've been doing a lot of auditions or putting your art out there and nothing is really happening, and you're like, oh, am I doing the right thing? Have I missed my opportunity? Am I too late? It's never, never, never too late. The wheels of fortune is about to turn. Your life is about to completely change. Just trust and have faith and do what brings you joy, even if that feels like it's 10 different things. It is going to amount to something, I'm telling you. And soon, really soon, you just are bursting with creative potential, and the world needs you right now. It needs your inspiration. It needs the color. Look at this color. The world needs the color that you bring. It needs it right now. We're in a really dark place, and we need you, your artistry in the world right now. Wow. Okay, so I love my dragons. I'm gonna get some cards from Dragon Spirit, just some advice, last messages of inspiration from your higher self in the dragon realm. Dragon Spirit, what does pile 3 need to know about their creative potential, about what's coming? What does their higher self need them to know, to be inspired by? Dragons, can we get some messages from you, please, please, please? Oof. Okay, so the dragons have spoken. Oh, legacy and persistence. The number 8 too, abundance, infinity, the infinity symbol. Your potential is unlimited, limitless, infinite. Your potential is infinite. Leave your legacy, leave your mark. You have a legacy to leave. I wouldn't be surprised if the art that you create in this life is going to last through hundreds and hundreds of years. Look at these columns, these buildings from like the Greek Empire. Lasting legacy, lasting. The art that you create in this life is going to last. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever art, you know, whatever your output is, it is here to last. You're leaving your mark. Look at this guy. You are leaving your mark on this world. Don't give up. Be persistent. Persistence. Can you see? Persistence. Leave your mark. Be persistent. Don't give up. It's coming really soon. I feel like I need to get a time to try to see if we can get Spirit to give us some information in terms of time. Like the opportunity that you feel like you've missed. When is that coming? What does pile 3 need to know in terms of their opportunity that's coming to them that they feel like they missed? When is pile 3's opportunity that they feel like they've missed? When is that like breakthrough coming? What do they need to know? Oh, 8. I was thinking 8 too. Okay, so we have, it's coming really quickly. 8 of Wands is like all about speed. Something's coming to fruition pretty quickly. I feel like you're going to get some sort of communication that you're going to be maybe not surprised by, something that you've put your work out there. You've maybe submitted a portfolio or something, an audition tape, and you're going to hear back fairly quickly. 8 could be 8 weeks, 8 months, or August maybe. And on the back of the deck energy, I don't usually read the back of the deck energy, but we have the High Priestess. And I think this is really about like just trusting your intuition. Whatever portfolio you've put out there, whatever audition tapes you put out there, trusting that something is going to come to fruition. And even as you continue to put your work out there, trust where you're being led to. What is your intuition, your higher self telling you to do? Where are you being called to create art, to send your art to? Really tap into your intuition because it has the right answer for you. And also because this is a major arcana card, it's telling me that's like your opportunity is not going to miss, you're not going to miss it. Wherever you're being called to send your art to, or message people, or connect with people, whatever you're working on, and you've been, marketing and putting it out there into the world, trust that you're being divinely guided and through your higher self. That's it, pile number 3. If you liked this reading, please, oh my goodness. Oh, Spirit is like really coming through with you. Gosh, you have so much creative potential. It's unreal. Oh, so pile 3, if you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. This is my first pick a card reading, so thank you so much for being here. And I look forward to connecting with you next time. Bye.